So let's talk about the quick recap for the day. SQQQ ended up making a full recovery just as we expected after Jerome Powell finished off the live stream after reporting a pause for the FOMC rate decision. So we initially sold off. I do not know why it is that we sold off for SQQ. For those that are unaware, NASDAQ market all of a sudden began to take off even when the Federal Reserve announced that they were going to pause, which was already factored in. And on top of that, Jerome Powell was not dovish. Jerome Powell was not stating any time within the live stream, and feel free to share your thoughts. This is just my opinion, but at no time during his FOMC meeting did he talk about that, we might be raising or cutting interest rates soon. No, he made it very, very clear that we are nowhere where we want to be. We're not even close to potentially even cutting interest rates. Yet the market was gapping up, which presented a really good reversal opportunity once we ended up getting confirmation. I called out the trade if you're part of the LPP team, and then I added more to it when direction was favorable, and then I covered my short on the NASDAQ market relatively pretty early by going into SQQQ. Overall, NASDAQ market, based off of where it closed at and where it was at right before FOMC, you could see that this is one of the main reasons that if you're not experienced, you can really get caught on the wrong side of a trade and then get very excited, and then all of a sudden it dumps on you. The idea of taking profits and locking in profits is so important. So I quickly wanted to talk about some of the big movers today, right? I don't know if you guys saw, but Starbucks ended up recovering a little bit, but still sold off 15.88% and potentially can continue to sell off even more. There's another big loser today. Let's see if it ended up closing in the red. We have AMD that ended nearly 9% in the red, which was, again, another significant loser for the day. And then we have SMCI at one point hitting lows of 700, but then making its way back up to 740 right before the market closed, losing 14%. So again, a lot of volatility today, but I want to remind you, tomorrow is also another very big day, not because of specific economic reports necessarily, but because of earning reports. For those that are unaware, one of the most valuable companies that's publicly traded is reporting earnings tomorrow after the market closes, and that is Apple. And then as well as a very popular stock that, again, is going to be reporting earnings after the market closes, and that is Coinbase. Coinbase is set to report earnings after the market closes tomorrow, and I'm very excited to see if, again, as Bitcoin is, shedding off some of its gains, Coinbase tends to follow with that lower high and lower low. But how will it report for Q1 of 2024? We shall see. Honestly, for Q1 of 2024, based off of the performance of the overall stock and the performance of crypto, it wouldn't surprise me that Coinbase can report a very strong Q1 of 2024. But it's its guidance for up and coming quarters. If Bitcoin begins to crash, then guess what? There's not going to be a lot of demand to want to trade crypto, and that should be factored in instantly for Coinbase. So we'll see what actually ends up getting reported. But do not worry. I plan to actually live stream the Apple earning reports and the Coinbase earning reports, and all you literally need to do is make sure you drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Again, I hope to see you for our live trading session tomorrow right at market open, and that's that second link in the description down below if you want to tune on in. I appreciate your time. Hope that we're a thumbs up, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.